So what did that look like? Did it look like what was that place, Gillies? That's what I imagine that to look like.
I've actually played. There's another club in Dallas that is the comparable to Gillies, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's literally as big as just 3 times as big as this entire building, and It has 7 different clubs going on. One is square dancing, one's a country band, and they're all open. It's almost like a entertainment market. And one room they did comedy in. And these cowboys would come in with the hats and the date, and they stand. They wouldn't come in the room because they were just shopping.
Right.
They would just stand in the doorway and look for a minute, and you'd see all that, and they'd walk off. And then you'd go out after your show and look at it, and they'd all be those same people be square dancing. It's just a big entertainment market. Anything you want. And they actually had the mechanical ballroom, and there was a line to get into that.
And then that other place, what was that? The place where you took the LSD and...
Oh, Oscars in Louisiana. It was, just a terrible, terrible, terrible disco. The disco stage was about 10 feet by 10 feet.
What song was it? What was it? Disco? I mean, was it like Casey and the Sunshine Band kind of crap or...
Right. But then they'd throw in a country song.
You bet.
And also during the show, which I forgot to mention, was they kept the disco ball lit and moving, so it was fairly surreal. You know, the light was just keeping.
So people were.
And we were tripping, and it was like. And just every once in a while, a bottle would hurl right past your face, and they were really going for you. They were luckily they were so drunk, their aim was off.
But they would. No one was sitting. They were all standing.
Right. Or they were waiting to dance.
Oh.
Right. They were all around the rail, just.
Did you get any laughs?
No, 0. They didn't even listen to us. They immediately started throwing things.
And kids today, they think they've got it made.
Well, they have these comedy clubs to work at.
That's right. Well, did you ever work Joe Dunkel's room in Michigan? It was above a hockey rink. That's where I started. It's above a hockey rink. So you'd just be getting to your punchline. All of a sudden, the hockey team would score. And it was no cover, quarter beer night, and it was do or die. I mean, it was do or die. They smelt blood, they'd kill you.
I've worked several bowling alleys, and one in Detroit, this place called Chaplin's. And I.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and I knew I was in trouble, and when I was at the hotel, I said, how do you get to the club? Okay, you go out on the street, and you're going to pass 3 bowling alleys on the left. Go down to the end, take a right, you're going to see 2 bowling alleys on your right. Keep going, you're going to pass 3 more bowling alleys, take a left, and it's the bowling alley you come to. So let me get this straight. You guys like bowling around here?
Yes,
he goes, not really. I don't. So we go there, and it was literally you'd be on stage in the bowling, and you see 1,000,000 cars, and you go, oh, maybe there's a crowd.
Right.
And you go into your side, the comedy side, and there's nothing. The bowling alley filled. And people would be in the show if they'd finally, the overflow, they'd come in and sit down, and then they'd go, Johnson, your lane. And they'd get up and leave, and that was, you'd have to wait until the overflow happened again.
So Chaplin's is in a bowling alley?
Mm-hmm. An active bowling alley.
That's a Dunkel room.
Is it?
That's Joe Dunkel.
He's the king, eh?
Yes, he is the king of destruction.
Pushing it inwards, so when you, hang on.